Hey guys, ZaxDude26 here, and welcome back to Let's Play MegaMan 2 in the Wily Wars. In the previous part, we took down two more robot masters, Woodman and Crashman, and now we're going to take down the last two, starting with Flashman.
You'll be gone in a flash.
Behold, the most psychedelically shining stage in the game!
And in my opinion, the stage that got the most graphic overhaul.
Oh boy, does it look pretty with it.
The background looks like something out of Final Fantasy IV.
We're out of MegaMan. Which X game is Crystal Snail in?
X2.
Yeah, kind of feels like, you know, Crystal Snail's been here just putting crystals everywhere.
I think I prefer a lot of the 8-bit tracks over the 16-bit ones, but this is one of those rare cases where I would prefer Wily Wars track of Flashman's theme over the original one. That was poorly worded.
I know what you meant. I know what you were trying to say, though. That's the important thing. Lucky? Back attack? What? That was interesting.
Right back at you. And now you're going through the stage faster than ever. See, I told you should have squeezed it in the other episode.
T-Tank! Now to finally show up what the Crash Bomber does. Crash Bomber is used to destroy these walls.
And nothing else.
Yeah. The explosions, so long as they're on screen, do continuously hit enemies though. They're very handy considering they're the weakness of Flashman, but he's not too hard to take down just with the Buster. Granted, I'm saying that and I'm missing a third of my health.
We're half now, but...
Shh.
Flashman is harder in this version because he has more stamina. Why they did that, I have no idea. They did that with a whole lot of bosses of Wily Wars.
Because people thought he was too easy.
But doesn't that kind of make this game more accessible in that way, though?
Spread Shot actually does considerably less damage than him walking into you does. So if you're gonna get hit by anything, get hit by the shots. Wow! Or he could hug me.
Fun fact for everybody, Mega Man 2 is KG and Infune's favorite game out of all the Mega Man games he's made.
Backwards!
I don't think that should be surprising, but yeah. It's so overrated even the creator loves it to death.
Well, I think, compared to some of the newer games, it did probably have the freshest ideas.
I don't know, Battle Network seemed to have some pretty good ideas. I haven't played the series, mind you, but...
Well, I mean in the classic series, I think Mega Man 2 had the freshest ideas. In terms of the Robot Masters, the stages, the bosses, the fortress. Overall, it was probably the most unique compared to some of the newer ones.
That doesn't mean it reached the peak, though.
No. It had far more progress to make in.
Many people constantly seem to confuse the two. Because a lot of games pretty much fix a lot of the problems that Mega Man 2 has. Example? Annoying slowdown. Seriously, Mega Man 2 probably has the worst slowdown of all the NES Mega Man
and the
games.
worst sprite flicker. Hence another reason why I'm playing Wily Wars, so, you know, Mega Man's face and things on screen aren't disappearing and flickering out of existence every 5 seconds.
Believe me, since I'm a guy who wears contacts/glasses, shit like that hurts my eyes.
Yeah.
I don't like that stuff at all. I'm so glad the later Mega Man games fixed this. Yes, I will take the points off of a game for having slowdown and glitchiness. Shut up, I'm not nitpicking.
Glitchiness aside, we've now obtained the Time Stopper.
Get your nostalgic horiness.
We're not going to be using it in the next stage, except for against the boss. And we also got item 3, so now we have all the utilities. And only one stage left out of the Robot Masters.
People who don't have a problem with the slowdown or sprite glitchiness, get your nostalgic horiness out of here.
Or the Nightmare boss will cut you to pieces. You thought Electman was bad in Mega Man 1? Meet the robot that was built to be an improvement on him by Wily. Quickman. Also, item 3.
He was also much harder in this version than the original because he has more stamina. God dang it, because he was actually pretty reasonable for me to fight in the original version. Now I just have outright bad luck fighting him in this one.
Force Beam Central, go! Don't even know what I was just on about.
You should totally, like...
Force beams are the main hazard in this stage. Dodging them is vital because they are instant death.
If you were referencing something, you should have played the track during that moment, but that's just me.
Also, hotheads throwing tackle fires at us, because they got lost on the way to Heatman stage, apparently.
Yeah, another thing of it, there weren't any of those in Heatman stage, were there?
No, there weren't. So, force beams. You can go through there by using the time stopper to stop the force beams from even coming on screen. Me, I'm saving it for the boss. Yes. Quickman is that evil. But going back to that stamina discussion, I think the reason they did that is, with Mega Man 1, they implemented, you know, proper gravity and water physics, and with Mega Man 2, they also implemented, you know, the whole invincibility frames don't go for as long, well, go for longer rather. So I think they were kind of beefing up the endurance of all of the bosses to that of Mega Man 3 standards. And it makes Quickman... Oh, ow.
Looks like we'll just have to force our way through.
We've been making more progress in the past. Wow, these jokes are horrible.
Walls, what happened? You performed so awesomely in Flashman stage, what's wrong?
It's Quickman. You honestly need to ask. Also Karma. What the fudge was I doing going left? How am I doing for lives? 2, okay. Could be worse.
Looks like you'll have to do that little step.
I'm content with dying in Quickman's stage of all of them, to be honest. I knew it was going to happen.
I was about to say, we're going to have to resort to that little death montage that I did in Street Fighter X Mega Man.
No, we're not. I think the montages I do are the bloopers.
Time to whip out my piano now. Again.
No!
Somehow you made that.
And whew! Alright.
I don't know, think of it. I don't think the Sniper Doodle Joes have it a fair week.
Sniper Doodle Joe. Oh, is in Cockadoodle Doo, Sniper Doodle Joe. I get it.
That's not exactly
No.
That won't work.
Stop it.
It's not exactly what I was going for, but that'll work.
I can see why they're called returning Sniper Joes. They keep getting scrolled on screen. Anyway, enough of them. Since I'm here, I'm gonna take on Quickman with the Buster to show you why he is so evil. He's a random number generator on legs, and he never stops moving unless he gets stuck against the wall.
By the way, why did he have a random fake, like, mask covering up his mouth? Or are the graphics just weird in this version?
No, he doesn't. You just can't see the mouth properly. His mouth is very clearly there.
Why does it look so weird then?
It just does. I blame TeamViewer. So yeah, that's why Quickman is painful. I'm going to use as many of his weaknesses as I can. His main one being Time Stopper, because it completely stops him from moving, and because he's Quickman, sheer irony beats down his health. From here you can take 3 options. Crash bombs the explosions will whittle down his health very easily.
Oh, there's an odd name.
A fully charged atomic fire can kill him pretty easily too, but I find, because of how jumpy he is, air shooter is probably the best option. If he would stop being such a complete and total spaz.
Best time to shoot him is always when he's running into something. I think the stage layout helps that a lot. Problem is they take that out and make it a flat floor-based surface, and boss rush, which sucks, but...
Well, it means you don't have to worry about getting caught on anything as easily, which is good. With that, we get the last Robot Master weapon, the Quick Boomerang. Turbo fire without auto fire, in short. But with all 8 Robot Masters down, time to head back to Wily Castle.
With the most overrated piece of music ever.
Da da da, the eyebrow wiggles. Da 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 da, the eyebrow wiggles.
To all the people who say that, I have one thing to say to you: play more Mega Man games.
Yes.
That is all.
Upcoming stage. The theme is very popular and a favorite among a lot of people. Is it my personal favorite? No. I can appreciate that it's good, but I wouldn't say it's the best.
My personal favorite is the Wily Stage 2 thing from Mega Man 9, or more specifically titled, We're the Robots.
We are the robots. Personally, I love Wily 1 and Mega Man 4 in the Complete Works version. The arranged soundtrack in that game is just phenomenal. But Wily 1 and we're already being treated to pippies. Wily definitely wants us dead. Can you tell?
All he needs now is a whole fortress laid out with spikes at the front door.
Da 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 da, Spike Floor Man.
Or Spike Floor Man in this case.
That last Pippi, Wood Shield. Leaf Shield. Wood Shield? What am I saying?
Well, it makes sense because it has a W on the item screen. I say that too, so.
I've played Battle Network. I should know that it's Leaf Shield. The Leaf Shield's in that too.
I haven't. Unless network transmission counts.
Network transmission counts. It's like Mega Man Battle Network 2.5.
I have not played that game in 9 years.
Deal with the squirms, but I will stay on item 3, Mega Man. Silly goose. Ow. Darn you and your spaghetti. Oh, I actually made the jump that time. Excellent.
I need a cookie. Well, I need to go.
You did not predict that was going to happen.
I need to give you a cookie to commemorate. Congratulate your commemoration of effort or something.
Always pleases me when I can do a crazy, really difficult jump like that. I mean, I did the one in a Lekman stage where you can skip the second set of disappearing blocks. I was really pleased that I managed to make that one. And now I've done it in Wily 1, I'm just like, yes, okay, I'm good. So, Quick Boomerang. Quick Boomerang is rather awesome. It pretty much has the same energy consumption level as Metal Blade, and is incredibly spammable. And quite handy because it takes out spring heads in one hit, and spring heads are a bit annoying. But now, mandatory use of item 1. You run out of weapon energy for that, you gotta go back and grind. But we press on. Now I believe, Ken, you said you kinda like this area a bit more when it's just filled with a black void. Sort of to, you know, set up suspense and then suddenly DRAGON!
Yeah, I did, actually.
But, I thought I liked the background. Hey, get your arrows out of the way, sir. That gets picked up by Camtasia, I will hurt you.
You didn't read what it said.
Here's your cookie. Oh, okay, okay, I'll take it then. But basically, Mecha Dragon has...
Why aren't you standing on the top platform?
Because it's actually easier to hit him from the middle, I find.
But it's safer. It prevents you from falling.
The knockback doesn't cause you to fall in Wily Wars. It's far more generous. But basically, Mecha Dragon's main weakness is the Quick Boomerang, but he takes an equal amount of damage from the Mega Buster. Choose whichever you prefer. I just went with the Quick Boomerang for more damage and also rapid fire. But next time...
Wow, this stage looks a whole lot different.
The epic music shall continue, and we shall make our way through Wily Stage 2. Until then, this has been Saxdu26.
and Meister LP, and I don't regret the fact of me saying throughout this whole recording session that I've been in that Mega Man 2 is overrated. But yeah.
See you next time for more Wily shenanigans.